Big day today at the building. So we have not one, but two projects that are going to be 100% complete by the end of this video. And then we're going to put them together for a little head-to-head challenge. So here's both of our specimens. So starting with the dirt bike, 2002 Yamaha TTR 125L. You guys saw a couple videos back, got this thing fired up after sitting for about 10 years. And it took a while to get fired up. And it's always taken a while to get fired up. So plan today is we're going to pull the carburetor off. I've got a new jet kit for it. It's called a Tusk Cold Start Jet Kit. Pretty much exactly what we need. So jets are a little bit bigger in this kit. Supposedly this is a pretty known issue that's from the factory. These run pretty lean. So we're going to put those jets in and see how it does cold starting. And we also have the Cushman. So again, a couple videos ago, you saw me get this thing started up after sitting for, I don't know how many years, more than the dirt bike. I would say, I don't even know the last time it ran, 10 plus years. So this thing's pretty good to go. I did some wiring updates, aka removing wire nuts that were installed for the lights and used the appropriate weather-tight connectors for that. New bulb in the tail light. I got the front brake working. Added some fluid to the transmission. New air filter. You guys saw that was pretty nasty. And this thing's ready to go. Aired up the tires. Had to use the Super Inflator 200. You guys know that trick. To get this rear tire seated back on the bead. But yeah, this thing's good to go. And if you recall, after I got the points cleaned on this thing, it started up, in my opinion, surprisingly fast for being a 1962 Cushman. This thing, again, has never started good. So I'm just going to do a little comparison today. I'm going to change the jets in the carburetor and the TTR, and then I'm going to push both of these things outside. It's about, 36 degrees out right now. And yeah, we're going to let them sit for, I don't know, half hour outside in the cold and see which one starts first. Or see which one takes less kicks to start, I should say. Now, I've already had the Cushman running today to verify that my brake light and tail light and stuff works and the horn and all that good stuff. So that's already been running today. We're going to fire up the TTR after I put the jets in the carburetor. And then, like I said, push them outside, let them sit in the cold for a half hour, maybe an hour. I don't know. We'll see. And then just see which one starts first. So I think it'll be kind of interesting to see if a motorcycle from 1962 can start faster than a bike that's 40 years newer. Who knows? Let's find out. I'm going to show you guys ripping this carburetor apart and showing you the jets and stuff. Stuff's pretty easy to change. I cleaned the jets in the Yamaha when I did the other video. Super easy. I'll just show you the carburetor, how it comes apart. Guys got a TTR. Maybe you'll want to do this. Who knows? Let's find out. So first things first, we're going to lose a little bit of fuel. So put yourself a fuel catching device down. And then make sure your fuel is off. Otherwise, you're going to lose a lot of fuel. We don't want that. There's a couple connections on the carburetor itself that we'll have to take off. So this one from the airbox, this one to the engine. We've got a couple hoses, one right here, another right here. I think there's one or two on the other side. And then this is for our choke. We're just going to unthread that and come right out. Carburetor off. No big deal. It's probably a 5-minute job. So now I'm going to take these 4 screws out of the bottom, and that'll allow us to pull the bowl off, and we'll see the jets then. Minimal mess made. So right here, that's our main jet. Next to it, right in there, that's our pilot jet. So main jet's essentially your higher RPM jet. The pilot jet's lower RPM. Main has 50% throttle-ish or above. Pilot is for idle, lower RPM stuff. So gonna pull those two things out and then swap them over. So here's the kit that I got. If you guys are interested in it, Can't really, I mean, I could, but I'm not sure what showing these things next to each other will do unless they're vastly different. So we're not going to really be able to tell an obvious difference in the orifice size. Yeah, that's the kit. I'm going to swap it over. Just a little screwdriver that you need for both of those. And we'll be going back together. All right, we're back together, ready to throw this thing on and see how it does. Before, you could literally kick it 200 times, and unless you manually choked it with a rag or something like that, wasn't going to start. So I've spent, I don't know how many hours kicking this thing over when I was a kid. If this simple fix was all it needed, I mean, I'm going to be happy, but man, I wasted a lot of time when I was a kid doing that. Dang it. Carburetor's all back on. Airbox is all hooked up. I'm not going to even mess with the rag on this. So, yeah, let me set this phone down and see how long it's going to take to fire this thing up. Okay, here we go. Wow. 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 Never would I have guessed 2 kicks and that thing would be running. Never. Wow. I didn't expect that. I mean, that's how a motorcycle should start up, but like I said, after doing what I've done with this bike for so long, I had low expectations for what a $20 jet kit or however much it was cost. That's cool. Like I said, Cushman's got his work, its work cut out for it if it wants to take this win. So I'm going to get these things pushed outside and let them sit for half hour, so they're both on, you know, level ground. And we'll fire both of them up, see how long they take. Well, there they be. It's been about an hour. These things have both had adequate time to cool down. Very cold, very cold. So I'm going to start with Cushman because I feel like after this jet kit, I don't think the Cushman's got it. Before the jet kit, I think the Cushman would have had it. So criteria is going to be whichever one can idle first without giving it any gas. Don't want to have to hit the throttle. So we'll see. I do this in first person, mainly because I forgot my tripod. So yeah, see what it looks like kicking over these beasts. 1962 Cushman Eagle choke is on. Let's see how many kicks. I feel like this is going to be a blowout. Oh. I feel like this is going to need some help running. I don't know what we're at. I'm going to have to go back and count in the video. Let's try the TTR. I think the Cushman would have taken off had I given a little bit of gas, but it's not what this is about. It's about which one can take off by itself. That's what we're here to find out. That's how we equalize things. So I'm going to try the TTR, and I'm just going to preface. There's no way that this would ever start without a rag in the carburetor at this temperature. it wouldn't start at 70 degrees out without a rag in the carburetor. So if it works, takes off, that's going to be impressive. Let's see. Okay, choke is on. Let's see what she does. Wow. Ooh. Did I leave the gas on? Gas should be on, yeah. Well, there's your winner. Jet kit did wonders for that thing. That's pretty cool. Hard to believe it lived all of its life having to have the Chokemaster 300 shoved down its throat. Let's see if we can get the Cushman running. All right, I'm gonna give this thing a little bit of gas and see if she'll go. Winner. Sad day, even got the starting fluid out for the Cushman. She didn't take off. She don't like the cold. I feel you there. Well, that's going to do it for the cold start challenge. TTR is the winner. Before anyone suggests putting the stock jets back in and then doing the test again, my leg can't handle that kind of trauma between the two of these. So not going to do that. Probably would have been a little closer. I'd definitely still be kicking it over. I probably would have already went and gotten a burger because I couldn't have taken any more. But anyways, let me know what you guys think we should do with these two bikes. They kind of are just going to sit around now. They're both done. They're both running. They're both working good. Obviously, the Cushman, when it's warmer out, when it's designed to be ran, is working right. I don't know. Got a lot of stuff we could do with them. Or do we just move them? I don't know. Like I said, the stuff doesn't really do anything, and we got a lot of other projects that we want to work on. Let me know what you think. We appreciate your support in this matter, and we'll see you in a couple days.